Okay, this lesson is talking about the quotients of monomials. In other words, that's the division of monomials or single term expressions. So you got a few rules that we want to talk about before we get going. One is the multiplication rule for fractions. You probably already know this, but you know how to simplify. If you have P over Q times R over S, you get PR over QS. Okay, that's multiplication rule for fractions. We also have another example where if I have PR over PQ, the P's cancel and I get R over Q. Okay, to illustrate these rules, we're going to do a couple of examples. The first one is 30 over 48. Okay, the way I do this is I prime factor it first, or you can prime factor it first. It's 2 and 15, 3 and 5. So that makes it 2 times 3 times 5 on top. Okay, and then the 48 on bottom, that's 2 times 24. 2 times 12, 2 times 6, 2 times 3. So we get 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. This was 3 on the bottom. Two times, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3. Okay, and things cancel. So when that happens, first 2 cancels, that 3 cancels, and so I get as a final answer 5 over 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 that's 8, so over 8. Alright, or we could have something like this, where I have 9xy cubed over 15x squared y squared. Alright, and so that'll take care of, so we can prime factor those if you want to, or you can look at GCF, xy cubed, and then it's 3 times 3 on top. And on bottom you get 3 times 5x squared y squared. Okay, so I can break those up. The 3's cancel. So that gives me a 3x. And then y cubed is y times y times y. I have a 5 on bottom. I have an x times x and a y times y. That's x squared and y squared. And things cancel here. That x cancels with that x. Y with y. Y with y. And so our final answer is 3y over 5x.